hold up. Can y'all hear me okay? What is going on, everyone out there? Let me clear my throat. Wonderful Sunday. How are you guys doing? I'm glad to be here as always. You guys know I've always got stuff to talk about. That's nothing new. But if this is your first time tuning in to Nickmoses05 Podcast, I want to thank you. I'm not only talking about just modding stuff as you see on the YouTube. I'm talking about gaming and news general, just in general. I'm just talking about everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I do see some people already here. Shout out to those OGs that definitely been supporting your boy. I much appreciate it. This is why I do it. Okay, this is why I do it. Now, a lot of you guys see the title, okay? And you guys know I got the back and forth all the time with Nintendo. I always have some beef with Nintendo, okay? And you guys see the title talking about the profits. Wow, we're gonna dig deep into that. I got a lot more other than that to talk about. So, all those on Facebook right now, shout out to you. If you're listening podcasts, whether it's Apple, Spotify, Google, wherever it may be, thank you very much. I would like for you to call in later on, 312-549-9042. I know you may be listening, so you can go ahead and hear it. You can be a part of this live too, okay? Now, as much as people love the rants, okay? They love the rants. They want me to go off, want me to go crazy, okay? On Nintendo especially. Nintendo has taken down my videos. Nintendo has done everything to me, and I'm just doing me, okay? But nonetheless, we're not going to go there just so fast, okay? I want to definitely talk about something. You guys know a lot of times I do tell stories. I tell stories about my life. The reason I do this is because it's things that nobody knows. I mean, nobody has ever heard. It's only between me and maybe one other person. You guys heard when I was playing the arcade game, Killer Instinct, about to beat it. Number 2, okay? I tell all types of stories, okay? But there was one. I was speaking with my cousin. Shout out to Trey, okay? He was rehashing a lot of these things as we were talking about, and I was like, yo, we were crazy kids, okay? I know some people, you got the people out there who are bad kids. You got the people out there who are great kids. But you got the people who are like in the middle, where they're bad at times, just super bad, but then at times it's super good. That's how it was, okay? So nonetheless, I spoke to my brother last week. And as I was speaking to my brother, I seen my nephew, shout out to y'all. And as I seen him, I thought, man, if you guys only knew what me and your dad used to do, and shout out to BY too, because I won't leave my other brother out. We definitely, I told the story when me and him played NBA Jam. We ate hot dogs and pork and beans all weekend, okay? Y'all heard this story, so shout out to BY. It's no slight to BY, okay? But there was one time with Nate Mo. Shout out to Nate Mo. I definitely remember, and this is for anyone. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have played in any esports tournaments or any competitions, but it can be a lot of pressure. Okay, especially if you're young, a lot of the younger kids, they come into these competitions thinking, hey, I got my skill, but a lot of things could change things. Your nerves, someone could play a certain type of way and you're not used to it. And it kind of catches you off guard. Okay, so one time, and this is for all my old school gamers, all you old school gamers, do you guys remember EB Games, Electronic Boutique? Shout out to EB Games. I wish I had, I don't want to play the clap. It was too loud last time. I'm not doing that again. But shout out to EB Games. I mean, Electronic Boutique was the bomb. I can go even further back. I think Egghead Software was before that. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Egghead Software, EB Games, it was all these places, remember Funkoland and all these things. But now it's just all been condensed to GameStop, okay? Which is, by the way, you know what's going on with that. I ain't got to say nothing further. But I got stock in GameStop, so I'm wishing the best. But anyways, so we were in, I believe this is Garden State Plaza in New Jersey. So shout out to anyone who has been in New Jersey, especially if you've been to North Jersey. I was over in Teaneck, we've been to Paramus, Secaucus, but this was Garden State Plaza Mall, okay? Now, many stores, tons of stores, shout out to my buddies, Don Mega, Joe Schmo, okay? I'm not giving government names. I don't know what you guys may be going through, okay? But I'm going to just say shout out to them. We've been in that mall many of times, okay? All right, and you guys know, I don't want to keep shouting your names, so I'll be all day. So Nate Mo is about, I want to say he is 19, maybe 18, okay? But he is driving. You guys know how when you first get the car, you don't have to say nothing. When you first get the car, you just waiting for any reason to go anywhere. Your mom could say, Dag, I forgot I left it. Do you want me to go get the food at the store? Oh, I'll go get it. Give me the keys. You know, the reason being because you're not just getting the food at the store. You're stopping at the gas station to fill up. You might slide by your homie house. And this time, we happen to slide by Garden State Plaza. Okay, so shout out to Nate Mo for making that happen. So nonetheless, we just cruising, okay? Because he said we got to be quick. We got to get back home. You know, I'm not trying to have mom go crazy. And everybody knows my mama. It goes down, okay? So, cruising through the mall. La, 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 you know? And EB Games is there. Now, you guys know if you're a game lover, when you're in the mall and you're walking by a game store, it's almost like you have to enter. For all you guys that love sneakers, you have to go on the Foot Locker. You have to go on the Finish Line. You love books. You go on the Barnes & Nobles. For me, I have to. If I see an EB Games, GameStop, I'm somewhere in the mall, I got to stop by. Okay? Just to see. I don't even care if they got some on display. Oh, that's pretty cool. I got that at home. But it's cool to see here. Okay? So, nonetheless, it's EB Games. My brother says, hey, man, let's go up in EB Games and check it out. Nate Mo, you know what? Let's do that. Okay? Let's go ahead and do that, Nate Mo. So we go in there. And as we go in there, you know, this is the era, and a lot of people probably remember the era of Nintendo 64. Okay? There were a lot of wrestling titles that were very popular at this time. And I would say, I can't think of the year. I'm not good at math. Okay? But I was around 12 or 13. So, one of the games that was very popular, excuse me, at that time was WCW versus NWO Revenge. Okay, now, I remember the time WWF and WCW, you know, they were kind of going at their war, but this one was a smash hit. I mean, it had everybody from NWO in it. If you was doing a Tequila Sunrise, you know, I don't want to say you were just power bombing. You could do Papa Pump, Steiner Recline, everything. Okay, this was an amazing game. Now, later on came WWE No Mercy. I believe it probably was WWF at the time, but nonetheless, great game. Definitely surpassed that. But nonetheless, I'm off topic. Okay. So, this game had a tournament. They were having a tournament. What is my luck? Oh, my God. So, I look at my brother. I'm like, hey, man. They got a tournament. You know, he's like, man, you don't want to join that tournament. You ain't ready for that tournament, man. That tournament is for real, man. You're not ready for that. I'm ready. I'm telling you, I'm ready. So I'm sitting there, 12, 13 years old. I'm ready. So my brother says, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to sign you up. So we walk up to the cashier. What's going on? You know, how much is it to sign up? You know, he says, hey, no age limit. So your little brother can sign up. $5, man. I said, cool. How many guys you got in it? He goes, hey, we got quite a few. We could probably got like, say around 80. All right. So that's a lot of people. Okay. I say, okay, cool. You know, so we sign up for this contest. It's WCW versus NWO Revenge. And this is for N64. Okay. And N64 at the time was running the show. There was PlayStation. I do remember Sega Saturn, short-lived. Okay. Shout out to Nate Mo too, because he loved it better than everything. But I will tell you, we signed up for the contest. So nonetheless, I'm just going to fast forward. Extra spicy drinks. So, as we get to the date of the contest, my brother has to work that day. He tells me, I believe, Nate Mo, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he was working at TJ Maxx at the time. Shout out to TJ Maxx. I don't even know if TJ Maxx is still open. If TJ Maxx is open, somebody let me know. Okay? But nonetheless, Nate Mo's at TJ Maxx, you know? So he's like, yo, I gotta work, okay? So we're gonna have to go to this contest, and you're gonna have to just, man, we're gonna play, and we're just gonna have to leave. I said, okay, that's cool, because I'm not doing nothing major anyway. It's 80 people. I'm a 12-year-old kid playing a Nintendo 64 title with grown-ass men. Don't stand a chance. Okay. So we go in there. And as we go in there, the place is packed. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, like the LAN parties, or you maybe been in other tournaments, but the place is packed. And this is pre-COVID, so you could be back to back, shoulder to shoulder. You know, it didn't matter. Okay? So it's packed. You just see two TVs. You got one TV on one side, you got one TV on the other. So we're coming in there, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So we come to the cashier guy. He's like, hey, you guys are here to, you know, go ahead and enter. We're like, yes, we already paid our slots. He said, cool. You know, you guys are on the board. He puts us on this board with a random bracket of a bunch of people. Okay. So, as we're standing there, me and my brother are watching. So the way they had it set up, and a lot of you guys, I don't know if you remember WCW versus NWO Revenge or like WWF No Mercy, these games on Nintendo 64. But there were certain options you can change to make the game faster, because if you played just normally, these matches, if both guys were good, could go on for 45 minutes, honestly. So I understand that. So they set on quick play. Now, quick play is supposed to make it more realistic, but matches can end a lot faster. Granted, play with it sometimes with my brother, but nonetheless, go on. So they're playing, I'm watching a couple rounds, and my nerves is wrecked. You talking about a 12-year-old kid. I'm shaking. Oh, my hands is like this. I'm sweating. I don't know what to do. So my brother, he's like, man, I'm about to tear somebody up. I'm about to tear somebody up. He's pumped. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to try, So then it comes up, and they say, hey, you're up, and I'm the first one to go. And they say, you have to go against this, it was some dude. I don't even know. Some random, okay? So I get my match. I get this match with this dude. Me and him are going back and forth. Now, I'm going to talk about the quick mode and give you guys an idea, because you guys don't understand what I'm really in for. So if you're playing quick play, matches could end very fast, which means a submission could end you. One pin at the right time could end you. So you have to be on it, okay? So I had to think, who am I going to pick? Who is going to be my character going into every single wrestling match? And you know who I chose? Chris Jericho. Y2J. I chose Chris Jericho. Now, have I ever played with Chris Jericho before that time? Maybe once or twice. I played the game hundreds of times. I picked everyone from Hoover to I pick anybody, okay? But I wouldn't pick Chris Jericho. Was not a favorite for mine. But my mind state, just so you know, as a 12-year-old, 12 or 13, not sure. Let's say 13. I'll give myself a little more credit. As a 13-year-old kid, I said I have to pick someone that has a special move that can be enabled without having to build a super meter, okay? Chris Jericho has the Lion Tamer. So it was brilliant. I mean, brilliant in thinking. You got a couple others in there, okay? But Chris Jericho is one that his special move is not actually the Lion Tamer when you fill up your power meter. It's actually another one. I forget the name of it. But his standardized move, the Lion Tamer, was a normal move. Okay? So as we're going in this match, this is the first match. All right? We're going back and forth. But all of a sudden, I give him one of these. Psh, he falls down and his legs is right there. They're just right there. So I pick him up, Lion Tamer. Give up. I said, oh, yeah. They're clapping. They're like, yeah, because I'm a 13-year-old kid. This is a grown-ass man. So it's something to celebrate. They're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I turned to my brother like, wow, I just beat him. And he's like, man, you got lucky, man. You barely won that. He could have took you out with the chokehold. But I was like, yeah, I got him, So then they like, soon they're going to have my brother go after the next match. And they let him know. They said, you're going to go against the champion of last year's little brother. Now, I'm going to take it a step further. Not only does he go against the champion's little brother, he goes against the champion's little brother who is 9 years old. I quote, 9 years old. I thought I was the youngest. Mistaken. We got a 9-year-old kid who was the champ's little brother. And my older brother got to play him. Now, my older brother's about 19. Okay, so this is 19 against 9. This is 10 years of experience. They get into the match. I'm not sure who Nate Mo picked. Nate Mo has a lot of favorites. I'm not sure who he picked. But nonetheless, the match goes on. And as I'm watching them go on, it's looking like Nate Mo might lose. And you know how when you got these tournaments going, like I said, it was pre-COVID, so you can be kind of body to body, next to people. So I'm kind of on his side. And he gives me one of those looks like, man, I don't know. So I'm like, oh, man, it's getting close. And all of a sudden, champion's brother puts him in one of the chokeholds. Give up. I said, oh, man, my brother taken out first round by the 9-year-old. Oh, my God. So embarrassing. But Nate Mo, shout out to you because you're the best at Mortal Kombat 3. And if anybody listening, I swear on everything, I'll put money up. You cannot beat him. Okay, so, but nonetheless, 9-year-old beat him that day. He didn't fare off so well. So as the 9-year-old, the champion's little brother moves on, I move on too. So you must keep your same character that you pick the entire tournament. You cannot switch characters because people can strategize. You can pick, somebody could be good with this character. You can pick someone else. The way they kept it is you pick one character and you must keep that the entire way. So next round goes. This is the next round of the tournament. I go against another guy. You know, he's older. And, you know, I could tell all these guys was like in their 20s and stuff. They were older than my brother. Okay. So we're in there. The match starts. He tries to punch me. I block it. He falls. And his legs are right there. I do the lion tamer. And I beat him in 15 seconds. Everybody who was there know I'm not lying. In 15 seconds, the fastest victory of the entire tournament. It was so fast, it caught me off guard. Because I thought he was just going to break out of it. And, you know, but he tried to hit me and lion tamer. Give up. Yes. Okay, good. So my brother, now, you know, and I told you how my brother is. Now, my brother is always, you know, he loves to hate because he knows the hate fuels. You know how we are with hate. We the type of brothers that when you hate on us, that's when we get better. We upgrade. Okay, so I come to my brother after that. He went from saying things like, you almost lost. You barely got that one too. Man, you think you the shit. Man, you think you all that. You think you got the tournament on. So nonetheless, okay? So I watched the next round as the champion's little brother loses. So I'm even more ecstatic. I'm like, yes, I don't have to go against the 9-year-old kid. Somebody takes out the 9-year-old kid. So I'm like, yes, I'm now the youngest, okay? So I watch as the champion moves on. So the next match is who else? The champion. Now, this is we're not even into the final bracket. This is actually my third match, but I'm going against the champion of last year. The champion picks Kevin Nash, okay? And I don't know if you guys know about Kevin Nash, but Kevin Nash power bombs people through tables, choke slams people through tables. Every move that Kevin Nash did was a big man move. And I got Chris Jericho, okay? So it was rough. It was a fight. I could say it was one of the fights that I should have lost. We went back and forth. It came down to one final moment. And you know what that moment was? He actually had me down. He could have just went ahead and choked me out, pinned me, could have kicked me. He could have did anything. But at this moment, the champion decided to showboat. So the champion wanted to pick me up a little bit, right to his waist length, to go ahead and put me in a sleeper hold. Now, I'm not going to lie. The sleeper hold would have ended me. I reverse it. The kick not only reverses it, his legs are right by me. And what do you think I do? Lion tamer. Give up. Oh, my gosh. Beat the champion. We ecstatic. Okay? I beat the champion. Now, I'm on to the final bracket. So we're on to a tournament. Now, my brother comes to me. Okay, and he says, hey, Nick, I got to go. I got to go to work, man. I tried to stay with you for all this time, but I got to roll. I don't know how you're going to get home, but you need to call mama. So what you going to do? You going to come home or you going to stay? So as a 13-year-old kid, what do you think I did? I stayed at the mall. Okay? Tournament continues. Now they're doing 2 versus 2. And what do you think happens? Of course my teammate sucks, but I still win. Okay, I did. On a tag team. Yes, I did. And then I go against my teammate who I told you sucked. So, of course, I won. And I remember that day like yesterday. I bought Rival Schools. I bought some other things. I pre-ordered some games. I got some magazines. You guys remember Rival Schools for PlayStation. Okay, definitely a lot of stuff. But, I just got to get that off my chest. Because, Nate Mo, shout out to you. I never told anybody that you left me at the mall at 13. That's really what you did. You did it. But it's okay. You did it, and I won. I remember coming home. And Mom was like, where you been? How'd I get a ride home? Okay. But I got home. I caught the bus. And when I got home, I told my mom, yeah, I stayed at the mall, Mom, but I was at a tournament. And look what I won. My mom was mad, but she said, damn, he won a tournament. So, yeah, just for all you little kids out there, you young ones out there, if you win in a tournament, sometimes you got to put yourself out there. It was a game that I never expected to win, but I won, okay? So, anyways, I'm getting off track. Let me go ahead and get a drink extra spicy. I got a lot to talk about. let me just go ahead. Shout out to everybody. I see you guys on Facebook. Joe, I see you. Chelsea's World. Shout out. Oh, that's extra spicy right there. That's extra spicy. So anyways, guys, I just want you to know that there's one more thing I'm going to talk about, and we're going to get right into Nintendo. I got to show this viral video, and excuse me, guys, let me know if the sound is loud, okay? But this guy, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up his information because I don't want to get this wrong, okay? He did such great work. I think we all deserve to give him his credit, okay? But it says here, now this is an article I'm reading, okay, from independent.co.uk. It says Japanese YouTubers go viral after filming real-life video game on streets of Tokyo. Now, what they did is they supposedly filmed it in Grand Theft Auto style, okay? So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this video. Now, I seen parts of the video, but I did not watch it in full. I wanted to watch it with you guys right here in full. So let's watch it together. If the sound is too loud, guys, please let me know. I hope it comes up on screen. Okay, there we go. So. Eat it. Yo, that looks so much like Grand Theft, man. That's so crazy. Yo, hold on. I need my headphones, man. I'm not missing this. That's crazy. Yo, that is crazy. It looked just like Grand Theft. It don't even... Yo, the way he panned the camera. Yo, who's panning the camera like that? I gotta rewind that, man. Eat it. Hey, the man do look like he really in the game now. Yo, that is so crazy, man. Oh, nah, man. Yo, my man did that. Hold up. I got it. Did my man just walk into the train, man? Did my man... Look. Yeah. My man... Ooh, my man is wild, man. But yo, this looks so much like Grand Theft Auto. It's ridiculous. Oh, they got the pointers and everything. Nah, we need somebody to do that. Don't let me do that. You know what? We need to do that somewhere in the project somewhere. Come and try to do that in Chicago. I swear it'll turn into Grand Theft Auto for real. That's nice though, man. Dang. Yo, look at that. That's crazy. Is that that gotta be a 360-degree camera. Is that a like drone or something? Yo, somebody in the comments, tell me what that is. How do y'all think he did that? That's crazy. Yo, and for everybody listening on the podcast, I know I'm watching the video, but what I'm seeing right now is this man literally looks like he's in Grand Theft Auto. Oh, don't tell me he's going to the garage. Okay. Okay. All right. He got the little key. Oh, he got the sombrero. Okay. Look at them panning. Who is that with the camera? And I see that gotta be a drone or something, man. He too good. Yo, that's nice. Now, who is that? While we watching this, I have to get this information. Who is this dude? Yo, this dude is crazy now. Stop, man. Now stop. Now he out of Grand. They ain't doing that in Grand Theft Auto, man. He not rewinding it like a robot, man. You know what I'm saying? He popped it too hard. That man danced. He danced for a living. I already could tell. He danced for a living. Look at that. Now watch this one. He said, "Bop." Nah, he doing it too much. That's nice though. So what's their names, man? I'm trying. You know what? I'm gonna butcher their names. I already know I am, because I always do this. But this was entitled Grand Theft Gotaku, which stands for Grand Theft Yakuza. Clip is filmed in a third-person video game like Grand Theft Auto style. Yo, shout out to them, man. That's like mad dope. I just wanted to go ahead and show that because I seen a little bit and piece of it, but that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because that got to take a lot of time, and I don't know if they use drones, 360-degree cameras. I don't know what was used, but just the fact that they did all that, that's like, man, that looked just like the video game. We could do that now in Chicago where we just rolling by. You know, what we'll get is actual shootings in the background. That's what's gonna happen. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I know you guys waited for this moment, and shout out to Facebook. I see you over there. I definitely always got Facebook on deck. And also shout out to everybody that shares out my content, man. I much appreciate that. Shout out to all my callers who call in, and shout out to everybody who has been listening on Apple, Spotify, Google. I see the numbers, so I appreciate you guys listening there. Okay. I'm hoping to one day branch out, guys. Okay, I want you guys to call in soon. I want to have somebody on it. Okay, just permanently. Maybe I can have a co-host or something. Okay, it's, I could do it by myself, but I like to have people around sometimes to go ahead and say what they got to say. So I'm definitely taking calls. All right, extra spicy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So, Nintendo. Come here, Nintendo. Talk to me nice right now. I gotta talk to you, Nintendo. You know why I gotta talk to you? Because you taking down my videos. But I think I understand why now. You know what? Because you didn't want to have 300% profits. You wanted 400%. And let's be honest, it's probably going to get higher by the end of the year. Impacted by COVID. We can't find a system. Impacted if you have any system is sold here in the United States. I don't know about everywhere else. Shout out to my folks in Canada and everywhere else. Okay. You got me hot, Nintendo. I didn't want to do this. You guys know. I do a lot of Nintendo Switch videos, okay? And for those listening on the podcast, they don't come to my YouTube. And you guys on the YouTube know. You see me on the YouTube. And those on Facebook, they don't even too much see my videos. But, oh my goodness. Got something in my eye there. That's karma. That's what happens when you're talking. Nintendo sending the electric bug, went into my eye, made me forget what I was talking about. But nonetheless, so Nintendo, I had to do this, man. Y'all came for me on so many videos. So I'm going to talk about how you guys are receiving all this damn revenue. Over 400%. Let's go ahead and talk about it, okay? Because not only does your system sell way more than it did last year, so in hardware sales, you just killed it. You super killed it. You just destroyed it. Okay, but not only in hardware sales, you also killed it in software sales. Let's just read some of it. In its latest financial earnings statement, Nintendo revealed its year-on-year sales increased by 108.1%, while the company's net profit is up 541.3%. Okay, you got me screwing up, Nintendo. But out of that, the dedicated video platform sales, which include hardware, software, and accessories, are up 113%, while the smart device consolidated sales increased 32.7% year on year, but their car plane sales are down. Car plane sales. Who cares? You up how many percent? Your car plane sales can go to 1%. You got me sweating, Nintendo. You guys see me. I'm working hard in here. Okay, but hardware sales. Let's go to this. Hardware sales. Now, the reason I want to talk about this, okay, because Nintendo was on me. I put up the SX Core installation video. Yes, I did. I didn't have no problem with it. Everybody needed help on seeing what type of product they were going to get if they wanted to install it on their Nintendo Switch. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm not the guy installing it. I'm not the guy selling the mod chip. I'm the guy just testing the product. But this is what you do to me, Nintendo. You came for me. You came for many others. I seen people, and this I got to get out right now. Shout out to all those that lost their channel, okay? I see many people going, where's Mon Reborn? Where's Mon? People tell me, where's Mon Reborn? For all those that do the Nintendo Switch modding videos, where's Mon Reborn? Shout out to Mon. Mon, holla at me, okay? What is it, Never Choke? Never Choke Tech? What happened? Where's his channel? I just seen him put up a new one. Shout out to Never Choke, okay? Shout out to all these guys. They're losing channels left and right. Why do you think I chose another avenue to come to doing something else? Podcast. I said, you know what? I can't keep doing modding videos and take a chance of this juggernaut named Nintendo coming to take me out. Whew. Sorry, guys. I told you. I might get a little crazy. I got to sip extra spicy. So, nonetheless, hardware sales spiked 166%. Hitting 5.68 million units compared to 2.13 million units at the same time last year. Your hardware sales are crazy. And if not, the mod chip helped. It helped. More. Hold up. Let me talk to y'all for a second. How many people who install mod chips on hardware, go out there and buy a system just to install the mod chip? That's hardware sales. So if someone doesn't buy, let's say, one game from you, but they buy a console, you're still profiting. You ain't fooling nobody, Nintendo. Okay, we know what you're doing. But you're stating that SX Core, SX Lite is going to be harmful to your revenue shares. How? You got 541.3%. How? What the hell it would have did? It would have took away 50? Oh, I'm sorry. You would have made 450? We in a COVID era. People can't even get a damn paycheck, but you making so much. And you are taking out people left and right. And the reason I'm stating this is because shout out to everybody. I shout out big business too. I'm not going to hate on big business because Nintendo, you got to do what you got to do. I feel that. But this is a lot. Okay. And your excuse for coming down. Now, it's one thing. You going after TX. It's another thing when you're going after the dude who is literally just putting on some solder on a mod chip after he's being told what to do from some kid. He don't know. He has no idea. But you're coming down on him. So that's the problem I have. But other than that, Nintendo, I love your products. Your Joy-Cons suck, but hey, everything else I love. Your eShop is actually good. I got a Nintendo Switch Lite that's not modded. I use it regularly. And my daughter loves it. She plays Fortnite. So I still purchase stuff from the eShop. So I'm giving you part of the software sales. Leave me alone. Okay. So anyways, I wasn't done. Y'all see I'm sweating out here. Whew. I got to look at myself. See, sometimes I got to check. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, software sales are up 123%, reaching 50.43 million units compared to 22.62 million units at the same time last year. Oh my God. Your software sales. You know what that is? Animal Crossing. You got tons of first-party titles making tons of money for you. And guess what? I haven't even got to your digital sales. Your digital sales were up 229%. Not only that, it accounted for 55.6% of your sales. So it's not hurting you. It's not. It accounted for more. More than half. Oh my gosh. So, anyways, guys, as I get back normal, I'm sorry for that. Extra spicy. I told you guys I was going to be high. I got a lot to talk. And even though I got more to talk about, I'm so mad at Nintendo. So disappointed. But I love you so much. It's like a family member that you get mad at. And you're like, why do you keep doing this? But then you have that intervention. And y'all wind up hugging each other talking about, I love you. I just want you to do right. That's what Nintendo is to me. I love you. I hate you. I love you. I hate you. So, we're going to go ahead and continue talking. They sold 61.44 million hardware units and 406.67 million software units. Just think of all the games that is. That is not digital, folks. That is software. Now, who won the console wars? Let's talk about that. Who do you guys think won the console wars? Because I remember a time when Nintendo Wii outsold every system. And everybody said Nintendo won. Is this another time? Did Nintendo win? Based on revenue shares. Now, I haven't even looked at Xbox. I haven't even looked at PlayStation. You know why? Because the modding scene in Nintendo Switch is crazy. And not only the modding scene, you got first-party titles that are taking the world by storm. I'm still hearing about Animal Crossing. Now, guys, I have not played Animal Crossing not one time. I have not played any, I played Let's Go Pikachu like one time. But I'm just not real into, those type of games. My fault. I haven't even played Paper Mario yet. I'm more into the hardcore stuff. All right? But that's no hate. You know, a lot of people right now, Super Mario Maker 2, do you know how many people are live streaming that right now? Just going through crazy levels. These first-party titles that you guys have are making enough revenue for you. But still, guess what? Your digital sales were 55.6 million. It was more than half of your shares. I mean, it was everything. Come on, Nintendo. Just leave me alone. For everyone that's putting up SX Lite or XX Core installation videos, shout out to you. I see you out there. And all my YouTubers who had your channels taken down. Yo, let me go back right now to my chat here. Because I've been missing the chat. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm just so hot right now because all these different channels I'm talking about, a lot of you guys who are probably watching this, maybe you guys know some of these people, okay? And if you guys know some of these people, just go ahead and message them. Say Nickmoses05 and MoFam, we got you. We talking about you, okay? Because Mon Reborn was somebody I watched, and I said, hey, you know what? Shout out to Mosville, USA. I got to shout you out. 10,000 subscribers. I see you. I will be there. I'll be right there with you, dude. Okay, I see you. Congratulations. That's what I do, though. I'm one dude that has always been 100. I have never one time had to hate on somebody to get up, but Nintendo does. So when I rant and I get pissed, I think about all those people who say, man, I can't even buy a damn game. I'm sitting here playing NBA 2K19. I feel for those people. So, anyways, I see a lot of people you know, out there chatting. I'm trying to get back to my chat. I did see call I missed. Sorry, caller. I did just miss you. If you can, I want you to go ahead. Now, look, in the call, it actually says Go Nintendo. That's very funny. I don't know how they even did that, but you guys are very nice with it, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and take a call right now. If you call, I'm just going to take it, okay? But I'm going to keep going because that's what I do, okay? That's what I do. I just keep going. But I'm going to put the mic up. I don't know if I'm echoing. You know, I could do that sometimes. So somebody put it. But I see you there. I see you. So if you do call back, just let me know. But I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to get on tonight. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and take this call because we got a caller on the line. And I got to take this. Now, thank you for calling Nickmoses05 Podcast. Caller, who do I have on the line?
You got the 11-year-old again.
Oh, man, I got the 11-year-old. Oh, it's my man. What's going on? PK Rainey in the house. Oh, what's going on, man? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good, actually, not gonna lie.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's what I like to hear. Now, I'm trying to get back to my chat here. I get so into it. I get so pumped that I'm trying to get back to my chat. But I believe everybody can hear you now. I worked on those sound issues. You know, I'm trying. I'm doing my thing over here. But let's go ahead and get to a live chat. Here we go. Bam. Okay, I should be in it now, guys. I'm in it. Now, let me see. Can everybody hear my man, PK Rainey? Okay, we need to make sure y'all can hear him. Just go ahead and give me a yes, I could hear him. Okay, as I'm looking. PK Rainey, now you might see the comments pop up before you. I don't know why everybody sees it before me. But I'm just going to take it they can hear you right now. I'm going to the Facebook. Okay. Seems like they can hear you. I think we good. We on. Okay. So, my man, I got to talk right now. Okay. So, I got to ask you a couple. I love the 11-year-old perspective on it. Okay. So, PK Rainey, as being 11 years old, I take it that you probably don't have the full-time job. I take it that you probably don't, have a wife and the house. But at 11 years old, do you feel like modding systems and Nintendo and maybe possibly playing a game illegally is okay?
Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest here. Nintendo are bitches. The people at Nintendo, honestly, they striked my channel, and if they can't handle it, I mean, get out of the kitchen. Like, you put out a system, you got to expect this.
Talk to them nice. Now, you said they scraped your channel. You know, I had to shout out Mon Reborn and Never Cho Tech because I watch every channel, man. I've never been that dude, okay? But to your channel, they scraped your channel. So So can you explain what was your channel about? What did they do?
Well, I mean, so I did gaming videos, PC videos, and basically, homebrew videos. And they striked my first homebrew guide, which actually came out within, I want to say 8 hours, I was striked and my channel was put in limbo.
Okay. So, at the time, now, were you a big channel? How many subscribers did you have around that time when you were flagged?
I have 61 right now. Luckily, I got my channel back.
Yeah.
Big process, not fun.
Well, hey, I'm going to tell you this, man. Go ahead and make sure, I want you to comment on this video, your channel. I'm going to subscribe, and I'm telling all the Mo fam, please go ahead and help my man out. He had the channel taken from Nintendo. You know what I mean? And he got it back. So we need to go ahead and help PK Rainey out. So I want everybody, if you can, when you see the comments after this video gets posted, please go ahead and subscribe to my man's channel. You got my subscription already. Okay, so, I'm glad that you called, because, see, you're feeling my pain, okay? And my pain is I've got flagged for some videos, but I'm trying to spin. I'm trying to be clean. I'm doing some games, but I'm not just full out just giving it all, okay? I'm just putting some videos out there, but I don't want to go knee-deep into it, okay? So let me ask, PK Rainey, for you, do you know of any other channels that have been affected by Nintendo?
Mon Reborn, he got striked almost immediately. I mean, his channel was up for no more than like a year and a half.
Okay, so I'm glad to hear that. Now, just so you know, PK Rainey, you may be even in the scene more than me. Okay, I hear it, but I got so much going on. I'm doing everything, so I watch, and I did see when Mon Reborn's channel was gone. I was upset. Me, myself. Now, a lot of people think, they go, oh, well, you guys are both putting up Switch. But to me, it's about awareness. I want more people to know we can grow. Mon, come on here. I come on there. That's the way I've been. So I've seen Mon go down. I've seen Never Chode, I'm not sure what happened, but I'm taking it the same thing. So I'm telling everybody out there, if you listen to PK Rainey, you hear Nick Moses, do not try to go against Nintendo on YouTube. Just get your own website. Do your own thing, okay? So, now, BK, I got some other stuff for you, okay? Now, this is one I'm bringing to everybody. Everybody that calls today is going to get asked this. Do you use electronic devices while you're taking a dump?
100% honesty, yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, 100% honesty. You're not the only one. I do too, proudly. Okay, I use it all the time. Now, a lot of people say just wash your device off and you're good. If it's my phone, I probably didn't. You don't need to be touching my phone anyway. Okay, it's my phone. I just get on there and I come right off. But I'm asking that because I think it's something that everybody tries to deny. I heard so many people say, nah, man, I just go in there. You're lying. You pull out your cell phone. You got your laptop in there. You got something, okay? And at 11 years old, you are even using an electronic device. So, PK Rainey, I appreciate the honesty, my man. So, anyways, PK Rainey, I'm going to give you right now just a couple seconds to take it. Anything you want to shout out or say to Mo Fam and Nickmoses05 Podcast.
Mo Fam for life.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, PK, I appreciate you. I'm trying to hit to the Discord right after this. Just so you know, I'm going to be doing Retro Arc Gaming, and I'm going to be doing Net Play. So I'm going to have people, I don't know what old school games we're going to play. But for people like you, 11 years old.
I just wanted to tell you, your Discord link is broken in the description.
Oh, man, that's my man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to fix the Discord link after this. That's what I'm going to take a note of. That's my man. That's what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to be doing is Retro Arc Games. And I'm going to be doing old school games. So some of these games, PK, are going to be out before you were even born. And the whole point is to get you to, pretty much people like you, 11 years old or however, to talk about them and say how you feel about them. I'm sure you're going to say they're crap. But then people like us are going to be like, this was the best game out at the time. So, PK, I expect to see you there. But I got another caller coming in. PK, holla, holla.
Holla.
Now, this is Nickmoses05 Podcast. Caller, who do I have on the line?
Got Joe, my brother, Joe Farinelli. What's going on, my brother?
Joe, OG Joe, what is going on with you, man? How are you doing today?
It's been awesome. Hey, I look no bullshit to you or anything. Sunday is my day. I always look forward to calling in, watching your videos. It makes my week. Trust me.
Yo, and I tell you, this is God's honest truth. You can ask my wife, anybody else. I say, yo, I know my man Joe's going to be calling in. He going to definitely give some good input. I definitely look forward to hearing from you, Joe, because you give that older perspective. A lot of folks don't know that you got a nice, good view on things. So, Joe, I'm going to ask you, as far as Nintendo shares, do you feel like Nintendo is fair in coming down on everyone for all the channels and all the modding stuff, even though they made the shares they did?
Yeah, I'll just bear with me. Your connection's breaking up a little bit, unless it's me. It's absolutely horrible what's going on with the Nintendo modding scene and everything. I forget this guy's name. He does non-modding videos. He was actually an ambassador for Nintendo, and they demonetized his ambassador subscription and got rid of it because he showed mods for Zelda. And they basically told him, hey, we don't want your crap anymore. We don't want you to be part of us. And it was horrible. He had 1 million subscribers. I mean, his channel's still up and everything. I forget his name.
Yeah, and you know what? I've heard this story over and over. Now, when I first started with SXOS, and I remember making my first videos, I do remember Nintendo. That was around the time Nintendo finally, I guess, became lenient on their Nintendo program, and they said that you can now stream the games on YouTube. But there was one point they wouldn't even allow that. So, you're the second person, Joe, I would say, that has seen someone go down from Nintendo personally. Let me ask Joe, how have you seen Mon Reborn go down? Can you prove for a fact with Never Choke Tech or any of these guys that they went down by Nintendo? Do you know anything about that?
Can you repeat that question? You're breaking up. I'm sorry.
Now, let's see. I'm going to go ahead. We got to turn it up here. Let me see. All right. Is that a little better for you? Can you hear me now, Joe?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we good. So, Joe, let me ask now, do you know for sure that Mon Reborn or Never Choke Tech, is there any confirmation, 100% certainty, that these channels were taken by Nintendo? And if you have you heard of anything like that out there?
Oh, yes, definitely. I forget this channel's name. I think it was called Skull something or other. He was in the UK. He did a lot of modding videos for the Vita, for the Xbox, and a ton of Switch and PS4 hacks. And he got his whole channel lost. He got 3 strikes from Nintendo. Nintendo took him down. They were after him like crazy. He was been around for a while. He had probably like maybe 9,000 subscribers. I forget, but he had a lot.
And, you know, one thing a lot of people don't know now, as far as the YouTube side of things, a lot of people don't know there was a point where you didn't have to have 1,000 subscribers and so much watch time. There was a time where YouTube just cut you a check, you know, for what you have. But now you have this partnership program, and then people work to make this partnership program only to have their videos taken down after they make the partnership program. So I definitely feel for all those, you know, that's been out there going through it. So, Joe, let me ask. Now, Joe, we're going to get a little lighthearted because I've asked everyone this. I've been talking to my fam. We talked about it. When you go to the bathroom and do your number 2, do you use an electronic device?
Hands down, unless it's dead.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know who doesn't use an electronic device. You know
what it is? It's like I was telling my dad this a while ago. People aren't using computers. I use computers like crazy. I have a computer business. I do all that crap. But I use desktops more than I use my phone unless I'm calling somebody up or whatever. But everyone's transitioning to do I have my wallet? Do I have my keys? Do I have my phone? Do I have my face mask? They're more worried about the phone than, their keys and their wallet.
Oh, Joe, you are preaching, man. My wife, now she is one, and baby, don't kill me, but she knows. She walks out of store or something like that. The first thing she's saying is, "Where's my phone?" Not "Where's my purse?" Not "Where's my wallet?" Not "Where's my something?" Where's my phone? So I agree with you 120% on that. I am one, as always. I use my device. I am not ashamed of it at all, man. I even bring
the Switch in there too. Like if I'm in the middle of a game and I got to use the bathroom, I'm like, I've got to finish this. Can't stop right now.
Yo, I brought the Switch in there before, and I've had the jig on the right just in case I need the jig. You know what I mean? I set it down.
That's smart. That's very smart.
It happens, man. It happens. So, Joe, I'm gonna go ahead and give you right now, man, because you've been an OG, man. I'm gonna give you just a chance to take the mic. Anything you want to talk about, speak about to the people, you got the mic now.
Always tune in for Nickmoses05, and also shout out to you. Also, what you need to get is a Neo Geo Fight Stick Pro. I'm telling you, it's about $100. You can put a whole bunch of games on there and everything. If you like fighting games and old school games, which I know you do, you need to get that.
Oh, the Neo Geo. Now, the Fight Stick Pro, I haven't seen it, but is it set up in Street Fighter format where you got the left punch, middle punch, right, high punch, all lined up, and the kicks all lined up?
It has all 8 buttons and everything. You could buy controllers for it. There's this guy, his name's I think Johnny Lee, and he does a lot of cool hacking for it. So I mean, it's like going like bananas with the hacking. So just wanted to let you know to get that. Also, one more thing. Did you ever hear anything about the Xbox One being hacked? Because no one's talking about this.
And you know what? It's funny. No one is talking about it. Okay, now I do remember when everyone was first able to play like Super Nintendo games and stuff like that, but it is something that I'm wondering about. Why is it not being talked about? Now I will tell you, I have videos lined up. Okay, I got videos lined up. My only thing that I'm watching out for now is just I'm still on probationary period. Okay, I got 30 more days until my probation ends.
Your PO.
Okay, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me good?
What? Yeah. Okay. What were you saying?
Now, I will tell you, I'm on probationary period right now. So I got 30 more days till I can post, kind of some stuff where it could be a little risky. But right now, people don't know, when you get the first strike, they say, okay, you get 90 days. And after 90 days, it removes. You lose all your strikes. So that's a good thing. But if you happen to get another strike during that time, you lose your channel for longer. A lot worse things can happen. So I just looked the other day. I said, yes, I'm off. And I found out it was 90 days. It's not 60. So I'm actually got 30 more days left. And, I'm hoping, man, that this 30 days can hurry and be over with. But I don't know. I might just start I'm feeling it. I'm like you right now. It's hot. It's ready to be talked about, and I'm ready to drop it. But I don't want to be the one. And then, we going to talk about that, Joe, but definitely when you get off.
Also, if you want to do a co-host next week, I would love to do it if you would like to have me on there. I would love to do that.
Joe, that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm going to start doing co-hosts. I want to go ahead and have someone else as we talk about these topics, go through things, man. So, Joe, that's what I like to hear. So, Joe, we definitely going to be talking off, and, I got your information on Facebook. So, Joe, I appreciate it, man. Talk to you later.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much for taking my call, buddy.
Man, later, man. You enjoy.
All right, bye.
Damn, that was Joe. Joe, my man. Appreciate you. I see someone did call. My bad. It was an Illinois number, too. I love my Illinois numbers. They're calling back in, so I get it. Nickmoses05 Podcast. Who do I have on the line?
Hello there. What's going on, my guy?
Oh, you know who it is. Yeah. Big dog, Nate Mo.
Yes, sir.
So, Nate Mo, I'm glad I got you, man. You perfect timing, man. I had told the story.
No, why when the first thing I get on, I hear you talk about that tournament, right? I hear you talk about that wrestling tournament. I'm
glad you called. I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? The 9-year-old, I don't know where boy came from, man, but that kid had work. That kid had game. I'm like, I don't want to play him. I thank God I didn't have to play that kid. Oh, my God.
I had my whole strategy planned out, and he took it from me.
Yeah, he did, man. I don't know what that, but, he was a champion, and they made sure to say, too, this is the champion's little brother.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, Nabo, man. I'm glad you called in. But I have told people, and I'm letting you know now, I have officially set up RetroArch on my PC. I got a Mortal Kombat ROM. Now, I don't know. I'm putting this challenge out to everyone. I gave it to everybody. Trey Parlay, Cuzzo. Okay, Jalen, a.k.a. Young Tito, has also said they'll be down. But the challenge is Mortal Kombat 3. And they all down for it. And only thing for you is, what do you want to play it on? Do you want to play it on Super Nintendo? Do you want to play it on Genesis? Do you want to play it on PlayStation? You just got to pick which one, and we're going to get the emulator.
Oh, man, we playing on whatever, man. I guess I can come out of retirement like Mike Tyson, man. Go on, come out of retirement. Show my dominance off for one good time.
Yeah, whoop them up real quick. And I'm going to be doing, like I told my man PK Rainey, I'm going to be doing an old school segment where we're going to be doing nothing but playing games that, and the games we play, like tag team wrestling. We're going to be talking about Saturday Night Slam Masters. We're going to be doing, I want to play all the old school joints that nobody talk about. I'll go back to Rygar. We go do anything. But we going to start getting these young kids. Okay, PK Rainey, shout out to my 11-year-old. That's my dog, Mo Fam, shout out. But PK Rainey is down to do that as well. So, man, Nate Mo, right now at this time, man, anything. You got time. This is your mic. Anything you want to say to the people on Nickmoses05 Podcast.
Man, come on, man. I told you, people want this smoke, man. I gonna give them this smoke. I come out of retirement one more good old time, man. Just prove how good I was.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. They don't want that smoke, man. They don't want. I look. Usually, I get messages. I got like one person saying, "Yeah, I want that smoke." Everybody else, I ain't get no other messages. It was like, "I'll help you set it up. I'll help you play it, but I'm not about to get that no bet." And just for those, I'm gonna even give it one step further. If you don't know how to play Mortal Kombat 3 on random combat, don't even challenge. Don't even try to play.
Yeah.
Don't even try to play. If you can't play on random combat, which means you got to know something with everybody in the game.
Yeah.
You got one person, somebody else going to pick somebody else to beat that. So you got to be good.
Yeah.
So I'm putting that shout out to you.
You got to have a random select and the random combat on.
Yeah, you got to have. You can't even do it. We want to make sure you got game. You ain't just no one player dude. You really can play. We going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
But Nate Mo, my dog, I'm already. Now, look, I told them last time, I said I was going to do an hour. I'm an hour in, and I'm sweating like crazy. So I'm definitely, this hour is good enough. I don't know if I'm going to be doing, some people said do 2 hours. I said, nah, man, we ain't doing no 2 hours, man, unless we playing the game or something. So, Nate Mo, my dog, I love you, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. Talk to you later, my dude.
All right. I'll catch you later.
Man, holla.
All right.
Yeah, that's my brother Nate Mo. And we cutting. I had to cut, and I don't even want to cut my brother off. But my brother, no. I'm about to get him on this Mortal Kombat. Okay? I got to. I seen somebody else calling. I was trying to get another caller in, too, because I seen the other caller, but I missed you just because it's on. I'm trying to get done by 7. That's just what I was trying to do. Y'all see, I got black on. I was smart today. I wore black today. But nonetheless, let me go ahead. So there was other things I had to talk about, okay? But I didn't even get into it. Because I was snapping on Nintendo. I had people call up and say all that. But, we're going to save these conversations for another day, okay? It's your boy, Nickmoses05. Yo, shout out to all the callers. Joe, PK Rainey, Nate Mo, my bro calling in. I really appreciate that, man. I cannot say that, any deeper, All you guys who have been sharing my content, everybody who has been out there repping MoFam, everybody who's commenting on my videos, everybody who has joined the contest. If you have not joined the contest, everybody listening, please go ahead and go to any one of my social media sites. You can go to Facebook, you can go to YouTube, Instagram. I do have something there for the contest. 5,000 subscriber contest. You can win $200. I believe it's also an iPad included. I'm doing what I can to give back to the people. You guys know I do softwares that are homebrew softwares for little developers. I love when they come and actually place comments. If you guys go look back at my videos, you can see they actually come to my videos to place comments, trying to give donations to them, whatever I can. You guys notice I do this whole stream, don't even ask for donations. Now, I'm going to get to that point. Okay, well, I'm going to really ask, but right now, it's not about asking for donations, okay? When I have an objective and a goal and something we're trying to accomplish, then we're going to ask for donations. I'm going to make sure, hey, guys, we're going to go ahead and start a Kickstarter to reach this goal to do this. That's what I really want, donations. But all other donations to that, I do appreciate. People give from the kindness of their heart. And those donations I have received already, I do appreciate, guys. I'm working pretty much for free. These YouTube pennies don't pay much. I'm going to be honest. And if you donate through YouTube, they're taking 30%. So I'm not getting much of anything. All right. It's your boy, Nickmoses05. MoFam! We out. I'm sweating like crazy.